favors natural increase. Hamilton favors immigration from beyond. Would that be a fair way to say it in 7 words? Okay. Let me write that. Okay. Would anyone care to add a sub point to that? How about why? Why is that? Yes. Okay. So, in short, again, repeating for the microphone, Hamilton prefers immigrants because of the skills, largely because of the skills that they will bring and how that will affect the economy. Would that be right? And Jefferson prefers that immigrants not come because he's worried that they will upset. They say cultural. Do you want to say the cultural balance, or is there something more to it? Political balance. Okay, political balance. Okay, so. All right. More? Can we add more to that? This doesn't seem like huge disagreement. I can't really see them having a food fight over this. Anything else that would, any other nuances that we should add, you think, to this? Yes? Yeah, I think that's true. How do you read that? How do you link that? I'm sorry, let me repeat that again. Thomas Jefferson is interested in limiting the size of the government. How do you sort of link that to the immigration debate? From that reading.
Well, it seems like if you're going to have less immigration, you're going to make less laws, policies to deal with people coming into the country, and that might be more strength for the government to do that. So we're kind of directly connected.
I see. So more immigration may require a stronger, or at least a more complicated government. So, okay. Got it? Okay. Are there other things that we want to? All right. In the interest of time, I think we'll move on. I think this actually is a fairly good summary. There are a couple of nice other bits to it that I'd like to draw your attention to, or remind you of. I kind of like what Hamilton says about labor, about how having industry will make people more industrious because they can do things in their free time. Did you notice that? People who, husbandmen, I believe he refers to, have who are willing to devote the leisure resulting from the intermission of their ordinary pursuits to collateral labor as a resource of multiplying their acquisitions or their enjoyments. They can work in their spare time. And then he also praises the use of child labor. Did you notice that in the English cotton mills? There's another side to that story that you're probably familiar with. The 4/7 of the labor in Great Britain is composed of women and children, mostly children. So interesting point of view. As I said before, these two ideas really coalesce. The two sets of ideologies that these two people represent do coalesce into these two parties. Neither one of these people, I should say, were really fond of the idea of parties. Jefferson, in particular, said, if I should have to, if I could not go to heaven but with a party, I would not go there at all. This is part and parcel of the Democratic Republican idea. Remember, these are the people who we talk about them in the context of Virginia. They are concerned about independence. They're concerned about the quality of citizens. They think that in order for a government to work, they must be constantly vigilant against corruption. And in order for that to happen, you have to have people who are willing to set aside their own interests for the good of the people. This is what I refer to as republicanism, classical republicanism. They take the name Democratic Republicans after they cast off the name Anti-Federalists. The Federalists, on the other hand, represent the more what we think of as the 19th century liberal idea, the one that follows more from Adam Smith, the notion that you don't have to worry too much about people's morals because there's these invisible hands in the economy that convert private vice to public virtue. That if everybody acts in their own self-interest, the interest of the whole will be benefited. Right? To be more specific, these are a couple of points that really separate the two parties as they develop. Okay, so I've talked about this broad ideology, but within that context, there are real live issues as well. And a couple of things that separate them are Anglophilic, meaning Federalists are kind of fond of the English. They see the way that England developed as making a lot of sense. The Democratic Republicans, much happier with the French, especially the French after the French Revolution. That is a very big complicating factor for them, which I hope to have sometime today or Monday to go into. The second is this pro-growth, right? The Federalists want to see, and I think you can read this in Hamilton, they like manufacturers, they like cities, they like banks, they like a wide variety of possible things for people to engage in, because Hamilton, as he points out, he thinks that lots of people have different kinds of talents. So not everybody is a farmer. Not everybody's really good at farming. It's nice to have other things for them to do. Right? They want to see the country grow into a manufacturing economy, as well as an agricultural economy, as well as a merchant economy. On the other hand, Jefferson has a very soft spot in his heart for farmers. He uses the term farmer, I think, kind of loosely. He considers himself, for example, to be a farmer. And he envisions a nation of these independent farmers. Clearly, these independent farmers own slaves, but maybe not all of them do. But what's important about them is that they are not dependent on employers. They're not part of a big structure of society where they're beholden to somebody to pay them a wage so they can feed their families. They own their land, and they may do poorly, but they're independent. That's the kind of world that's the kind of nation that Jefferson envisions. He wants to see the country expand, if you will, horizontally. He wants to see lots and lots of farmers out there, all roughly the same. He doesn't want to see some rich people and some poor people. He wants to see lots of independent farmers. He does not care so much for cities or wages. He sees them as frankly quite bad. The second thing, important point, that despite the way I describe this as this Democratic-Republican view being sort of centered in Virginia, and the Federalist view in New England. There's truth in that. But it's not quite so cut and dry. By the time the Constitution is ratified, there really are there are Federalists and Democratic-Republicans in all of the states, north and south. There have to be, or of course the thing could not have passed. It's still true that we find these ideas, these Smithian growth ideas, we're going to see those in the middle colonies. We're going to see those more in New England. That's those places that are industrializing, and they're going to have, more people are going to be prone to that vision. Whereas in the South, it stays agrarian, and so there's somewhat more sympathy for that point of view there. But again, they're both northern and southern climes. Right, so where's immigration fit? From the readings that we did, I think it's fair to say, if we had more time I would make you say it, but Hamilton, he likes immigration, right? He likes immigration because immigration is going to help him build an economy that's full of manufacturing and internal improvements and banks. Jefferson, not so keen on it because he's worried that you have to have the right people. It's not enough to have a lot of people. They agree that they want a lot of people, but Jefferson is willing to wait how many years and how many months? Very good. 27 years and 3 months longer in order to attain any population that you could get by immigration. He's patient. Okay. Now, let's see if I can complicate that a little bit. Sorry, another missing slide. All right, now this is very hard to read. Okay, I apologize for that. It wasn't worth the effort. The point of this is a slide taken from a book by Daniel Tischner called Dividing Lines, where he delineates 4 points of view here, 4 possible points, 2 axes. And what you can't read here, down this axis, these are immigrants' rights. That is the rights of immigrants. So the question is, immigrants are going to come. You want to give them a lot of rights. We want to make them, in this context, we want to make them citizens very quickly or very slowly. And the other question is, should we encourage immigration or not? Okay? So there are 2 axes on which this debate runs. And I think it's useful. It's unfortunate this is not a great slide because this carries forward to today. But if you think about the debate over immigration today, these issues, this is still a useful framework for thinking about it. Whether you want to restrict rights of immigrants, legal or illegal, or documented or undocumented, if you prefer, and whether you want to expand immigration or contract it. These are 2 actually separate issues. And we have seen 2 of these opinions. If we put Hamilton on this axis, he's down here, right? He wants to see, he wants to encourage immigration, but he doesn't care too much about the rights of immigrants. He's not banging the table for making sure that they are instantly citizens. He just wants them to show up. Jefferson, on the other hand, is not anxious for them to show up, but he is anxious for them to be citizens, and you can find that in his in the notes on Virginia. He's not definitely doesn't want a society where immigrants are treated badly. Thomas Paine, who we read first, would be in that category of more immigrants and more freedom for immigrants. He's the I want to say to the left, but I think that's meaningless in this 4-way distribution. He's the upper left-hand corner. And the classical exclusionist, who not only doesn't want to see immigrants come, but if they do come, he doesn't want to grant them citizenship on a very little term. That would be a guy named Agrippa, who we'll find right here. I think I would like to read this because I think it will remind us to some extent of how different the points of view are and how different the colonials are at this time. This last article, which is Article 1, Section 9, and that, we'll talk about it in a second, turns out to be one. It's surprising what that is. That's the one. Do I have it here? Yeah, Article 1, Section 9 is that migration or importation of such persons as any of the states now existing shall think proper to admit shall not be prohibited by Congress prior to the year 1808, but tax or duty may be imposed. Does anyone recall from what that section is really about? It's one of the hidden meanings of the Constitution. It's a little bit oblique. It actually grants states, says Congress shall not stop the states from allowing anybody they want to come into their state. But what they're talking about is slavery. And what this article is about, what this section is about, is that we will not prohibit the international slave trade until 1808, which they do. Such persons is code for slaves in this case. The word slavery is not in the Constitution because most of the framers of the Constitution didn't like the sound of it. But it is obliquely mentioned in several places. This is one of them. Nonetheless, this is so oblique that Agrippa sees it, he interprets it entirely differently. This last article ought never to have been given them. For though most of the states may be willing, for certain reasons, to receive foreigners as citizens, yet reasons of equal weight may induce other states differently circumstanced to keep their blood pure. Pennsylvania has chosen to receive all that would come there. Let any indifferent person judge whether that state, in point of morals, education, and energy, is equal to any of the eastern states. The small state of Rhode Island only excepted. Pennsylvania, in the course of a century, has acquired her present extent and population at the expense of religion and good morals. The eastern states have, by keeping separate from the foreign mixtures, acquired their present greatness in the course of a century and a half, and have preserved their religion and morals. They've also preserved that manly virtue, which is equally fitted for rendering them respectable in war and industrious in peace. Agrippa is from Massachusetts, and as they mentioned, that they did not necessarily see eye to eye. The New England and middle colonies obviously have some differences. The dig at Rhode Island is because Rhode Island was founded by Roger Williams, who was a Puritan heretic in the 1640s. So Rhode Island also was willing to accept non-Puritans. Again, I think Agrippa's descendants are abroad in the land today, arguing about immigration. This thread, I think, even though it's written in 1787, is still with us. I think he occupies this corner of Tischner's diagram, which I can't bring back somehow. Because, he occupies that lower right-hand corner. And I think it gives us a sense that you can see that Jefferson and Hamilton don't quite encompass the whole spectrum of debate. Fair enough. Okay, we're out of time, so I will have to finish this on Monday. I will be hanging around in the hallway for a while if you have desperate questions about the labs. Thanks.